green. You may proceed. But be warned, things might happen.
Last time. Who wants to explain what you all did last time?
Gaddix caused Demogorgon. It was his fault.
Yes, it was Gaddix. Gaddix did it.
You're really gonna punch below the belt like that after my dog blew up? Fuck you.
He brought mechanical pseudoscience into a religious organization.
Yeah, you can even see him hold this Gaddix. See, he's even holding the sword that made the sacrifice possible.
Yeah, but the thing is, we all know it has to be Lou's fault.
But he can't be, because his dad's in the organization. He's quite high up.
It might have actually been my fault, but I will see no consequences for it.
Let's be fair here. Let's be fair here, Gaddix. It's me or you, and it was never going to be me. Might have been Ozana's fault too, who knows. But yeah, Demogorgon's walking around and he's already been to Menzo.
Yep.
Which means we definitely weren't to blame. It was some Drow's fault.
You just keep soaking it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's just this entire campaign in a nutshell, isn't it? It's just some Drow's fault.
But yes, in general,
Yes.
we were moving for the Underdark. We decided to hit up Bloopersville. The place that sounds like you're popping. Oh, hang on, actually, I can do it. And we tried to help in their religious schism. It immediately turned to bloodshed and violence, and we ran for a boat. And only some of us had mind-rotting terror implanted in their brains for a moment that made them act somewhat irrationally. Possibly the worst one is our dwarven buddy from Gauntlegrim, who is just grabbing bits of people and stuffing them in her face and chewing. We can only hope she's a quitter. But now we're sailing.
You're sailing. And yes, poor Aerodeth is vomiting over the side of the boat, somewhat fiercely.
Yeah, as I said, Harden was holding her hair back while she was doing it. He knows how to do it with dwarves. He's had to do it with Bjorn many times. Of course, he doesn't have to hold her so tightly because she's not lunging to go get it back in her system. There's alcohol in there.
Also, the part of it's a novelty because this time it's hair that's coming from up top of the head, it's not below the head.
Oh, come on now. He knew Bjorn during the comb over years.
Yeah, what I mean is the hair you had to keep out of the way wasn't from the top of the head.
He used to just have one extra large strand of it he spooled around in his head.
And yes, the conversation eventually turns to, where are we trying to go? And Spool does help facilitate between the two boats and make sure that everybody can understand each other. Slobbledoop is not in the equation anymore.
Surprisingly, no. Our best bet for at least a neutral to maybe pleasant welcoming would be Neverlight Grove to deliver a wee stool here. Then our conversational issues kick in, but we can't really have a wee lad sticking with us this whole time. He needs to go back. Maybe we'll be able to hire someone there.
As we're having this conversation, we will, there we go.
After that, I'd like to go past Neverlight and get to Gauntlegrim. Provided we get no communiques from someone in a fancy fucking hat who says, no, come to Menzo.
I have a cool hat and I would never say that.
Not you. Never you. You know this.
But
Just so you know, I would never.
But we do appreciate the fact that you do not want to go to Menzo.
Lou, don't say this after unleashing Demogorgon on us.
I thought he would be smaller.
Not even the sense to deny it.
Sarif does speak up and mention, I second the idea of going straight to Neverlight. Not only could we get Stool back home, but it would be someplace that generally, if Velkenvalve has sent people to try to recapture us, they wouldn't dare to actually try in the Grove itself.
Aye, and from what I've heard, You can even hire a Myconoid guide or something like that, or at least they might know a way to get to Gauntlgrim a little bit quicker. There's certainly no pathways that they don't want to see Drow on.
Jimjar does speak up and mention, how are we... So you'd be suggesting we try to hire a Myconoid to go from the Grove to Gauntlgrim?
No, well, I mean, it'd be handy. It's not really essential, but it'd be useful, you know. Even then, just to have one that would come along with us for general foraging, ranging ahead, a bit of scouting and all, or just helping us keep in communication with each other.
If that's the case, I wager we might be splitting ways in Neverlight. I think we heard some people wanted to go to Gracklestug. We certainly needed to get headed to Blingdenstone.
Hey.
When this comes up, Topsy and Turvy don't look so sure on the Blingdenstone ID. And they've been mostly quiet for a lot of this journey, so seeing them kind of brings up some questions.
It would if we cared.
Apparently.
Go on, someone else talk.
So, you two of you not too fond about going to Blingdenstone?
Oh. And you see Topsy does speak up, the female of the twins. Well, we didn't say that. That is our home, yes.
But...
I don't know. I mean, we are traveling with a group of Drow, and I just don't think that the Drow would be welcome in Blingdenstone.
Aye, well, we're not really going that way.
Jimjar puts in, well, I actually don't see why everybody wouldn't be welcome in Blingdenstone, assuming that, well, we do speak up for them.
Ooh, quick point. Was this ever written down in the Dritz books I read the kids?
Blingdenstone was not mentioned, though.
Curses. Damn editors.
He does add, well, because it was only the Crystal Shard that was mentioned.
Actually, you know what? I bet it's Dritz's fault. He never talked about it because he just sat and brooded instead.
But he does bring up, I mean, we have had a welcome Drow in Blingdenstone before. As long as we speak up and are willing to, you know, say that they're okay, I'm sure it won't be a problem. The only thing I'm concerned about is I could probably get us from Neverlight to Blingdenstone.
Martin just looking across at Lou and thinking, aye, but you'd have to say it with honesty.
I'll lie. I'll do it.
Not you, them vouching for you.
No, I don't think any. Well, Cerise might be a different story, but you know, I don't think anybody here will actually cause enough of a problem in Blingdenstone, and I'd be happy to take the fall. But the problem is getting from Neverlight to Gauntlgrim. We don't have a path.
Aye. That's what we're hoping, you know, they might have some sort of guide, or at least a few scraps of some of the knowledge. You never know. I doubt they'll have a map.
Very unlikely, and Stool does kind of speak up and agree. No, we don't really do the maps. We tend to stay in our own little area more than anything. There are a couple people that come in and out, and even Drow do come in and out of Neverlight Grove, but they don't cause trouble because they know better.
That's surprising for a statement about Drow. Well, we'll drop you off at least anyway, then we can always just take to the next shore and head to Blingdenstone. Not really got much in the way to see why we go to Gracklestug. Anyone want to vouch for that place?
As a matter of fact, two do, and now I need to make sure I get the note for the name of this fellow. He's the one sheet that I did not get up. Where is he? I lost him. Hemeth, there we go. The one random Duergar, and I will move slightly over to thing. The one random Duergar that you managed to pick up, His name is Hemeth. He does introduce himself and mentions, I would like to get back to Lingenstone, actually. That is my home. I appreciate you all saving me, but...
Catch Bjorn's eye on that there. You really want to go somewhere a Duragar would call home? Aye, well, it's just a case of... Kind of got to go with a majority in this case and what will get us a bit more benefit, you know? Don't want to keep you here as a prisoner or hostage or anything like that, but also it's dangerous to try and go on your own with the demons running about now.
Oh, aye, but something to point out is if you go to Gracklstugh, we do plenty of trading with the surface world. I'm sure that potentially, if you stay around long enough, you can get in with a caravan up to the surface.
Really? I did not think that was your lot's style.
Oh, plenty of people want Duragar arms and armor and other bits and pieces. It's just that usually they don't want to admit it. And we have the Great Forge that's fired by a red worm itself.
Bjorn just thinks about, and I wonder how much they're trading that is made by proper dwarves.
Well, yeah, I mean, if they can't afford good dwarven, I guess you go for the cheaper alternative.
Yeah.
And considering the shell that Blingdenstone is, you'd be more likely to find a caravan heading up sooner, I suppose. You're only going to be getting an occasional caravan from Mithril Hall over at Blingdenstone.
It is closer on the map, anyway. What do you think, Betsy? He's looking at the gambler. You're right, holy diversion?
I mean, that's completely true, but, well, how much coin do you got? I wager in Gracklstugh they're gonna want a fair bit more coin.
Oh,
At Blingdenstone, things might take more time, but it's gonna be a lot safer when you get up to the surface, no doubt. And you probably won't even have to pay for a caravan out.
now you see he's got a few more things in the column there.
And, well, don't get me wrong, the Drow aren't going to be allowed to just grab us in Gracklstugh and try to take us out. They are there, and there's not really much to keep them from just sitting outside the gates and waiting for us.
Not a good idea with him around the boat.
I find it funny how Gracklstugh has gotten a more Swedish pronunciation.
Gracklstugh?
Gracklstugh.
We're going down to Gracklstugh instead of Blingdenstone. Oh, aye, let's so hoof it on to the means of Barunzen.
Oh no. Bupido does speak up and mention, I also think that Gracklstugh might be the better idea. We could make sure that for your adventure, at least up to the surface, you all are perfectly, well, capable. I have no doubt that you could hire yourself on as guards. I do know the Zentarum likes to come in and out.
Oh, lovely. Alright, well, for now, we're going to Neverlight Grove to drop off Stool.
Okay.
After that, maybe we'll be able to drop a few of you off on the shore of Gracklstugh while we head for somewhere better, or we'll see what the opportunities are there. But for now, to Neverlight, eh?
Fair. And yes, let me move your token. Oh, where is the token? Oh, I don't have a token. Well, either way, move back to the boat.
Right, guys, so you need a hand with cargo?
Now I got it. Just, I'll call if I need someone to hold my feet as he's like face down inside some burnout compartment.
Just make sure to put the stand on the carapace. You don't want it to slam shut on you again.
I learned the first time. Okay,
And
that's
second.
a lie. It was like the third time, but still.
Drow Swedes, okay.
No, that's the Duragar city. Gracklstugh is...
Woohoo, friends, it's I here, Axel B. Henry.
Oh no! No!
No, I am your Laxel.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Want
no.
to do the crimes?
See, I
We
know
are
it's
not
a, I
doing
know it's
this.
a dwarf city, but it's
You're
better.
actually-
It's better for you if they do this. This is exactly what I wanted when I said that.
Friend of a great Rizzi to Odin.
Verder is
see,
het waarden.
oh no!
Success.
You see, I did not think that it was possible to hear a worse voice for Jarlaxle than what they did in Neverwinter. Y'all succeeded. Congratulations.
Also, don't forget, like I've told you, the audiobook that I'm listening to gives oh no, I can't remember his name again. The barbarian
Wolfgar?
Wolfgar. Yeah, he has a Swedish accent.
Oh no.
For Tempest.
Yeah, Tempest.
Oh no. That's horrible.
all his barbarians have Swedish accents.
That's funny.
For Tempest in the honor of your tribe ancestors.
Yeah.
We would like to read.
To war.
Oh god.
You are dishonoring me.
So I wasn't crazy when I heard him in the game. I was like, he kind of sounds, and then I feel vindicated.
Oh, we don't know what they were doing in Dark Alliance. Can't even remember his name or how he sounded.
Dark
Really.
Alliance, he was just sounded pretty regular.
Yeah. All right, on the boat.
Yes. You were on the boat. And it's pretty clear for at least those of you on the surface, you were expecting the Dark Lake to be a big dark lake. It is not very long until you end up at the edge of a quote-unquote lake, aiming for a smaller waterway, at which point it becomes quite clear that the Dark Lake is less one lake and more a series of water bodies that is collectively referred to as the Dark Lake.
I can't fucking name anything right in this hole. Welcome to the slightly Stygian estuaries. That's what we're dealing with here, not a fucking dark lake.
It's
If
referring
good
to
enough
the
for hell, it's good enough for us.
It's referring to the geographical region.
You just hear a muffled voice from inside Cargo. They were never that smart.
I mean,
Very funny.
I mean, Harden's a proper sailor raider, so yeah, he's pissed off by this nomenclature. Come on, do it right.
And yes, it's a lot of navigating, and Harton, you didn't expect that it was going to be this difficult. Because you at least have some navigational waypoints.
Unfortunately, about half my experience of navigating does rely on the stars, so fair warning to a lot of you.
There is no stars. In some
You
places,
don't say!
You can't
Wait,
even
what?
see the shores. You are literally just seeing black.
It's alright.
Even the lake seems black.
Alright, I got my faith in the good captain. He will see me through. And a few of you might survive as well.
Hemeth actually does prove a little bit useful because he points out that the Duergar do travel these waters, and if you all are paying attention, and with his assistance, and Bupito does add that he can probably help identify some things as well, he can point out some of the navigational waypoints that have been carved into the walls. Problem being, on a couple occasions, you get to an intersection, you go, which way do we go? And Hemeth points out that the navigational waypoint is so worn down, nobody can read it.
Thank you. Stellar. Well, at least that one indicates there's a good soup kitchen nearby.
Really?
And that one says, owner has a gun, move on.
Oh, I had one of those for a second.
It was
So-
a dangerous time for all of us back then.
So you do find at least it's more enjoyable in the fact that you're not having to hike through all this.
Yeah.
Woo.
For some
What?
of us.
There's still a lot of rowing.
It's getting a bit uneven now, Bjorn, I'm afraid to say. It's not quite as smooth sailing here. Let's see if I can hit this next bump.
And yep, that is definitely a problem. Speaking of, Harton, as you turned around to tell this to Bjorn, you turn back and realize that the lack of light definitely is causing an issue because suddenly the ceiling has dropped an awful lot. Everybody on the boat, please give me a deck save,
Oh,
including your NPCs. I'll run Darren Dill because.
Does Uzana not have dark
Darren-
vision? As in the
I
spell?
do not. I do have dark vision as a spell.
Have we spent more than a day on the board on ship?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay.
I'll roll. Who did Nadrax have? Was it Jimjar?
No, that was me.
He had the prince.
Prince.
How do I do a deck save for?
Oh, just a
Eldeth?
dex.
Yeah, if they don't have the saving throw noted, then it's just to click Dex.
I don't see Jim Jar. Oh, prison companions, right?
Well, Eldeth and
A lot of the
Bjorn,
short people are suddenly getting kludged somehow.
Okay, so
This is when Harden shouted duck, and we heard a lot of quacks from the rest of the boat.
Lou, how did you barely make that save?
The anti-trail field.
Cupido, Bjorn. The Congo doesn't count. Congo's not fixed yet.
I mean, it's the kind of thing where shouldn't the gnomes and dwarves just get accepted for, anyone who's under a certain height
Technically,
limit?
I could have rolled acrobat.
Anybody who is medium or above.
How tall's Pedo?
Is.
If he's a Smurf emblem, then he'd be small.
He's a Darrow.
Odera.
Yeah, he's immune because he's small.
It's hard to keep these characters correct because they're all the same fucking tone.
Sorry. Well, you're gonna be talking to them more now.
No. I don't mean vocal tone. I mean color tones.
Yeah.
Duragar, Smurf emblem, Drow, Darrow. They're all the same fucking color scheme.
Okay, so yeah, it was only out of the NPCs. There's only the prince, Eldeth, and Arif. Yeah, Topsy and Turvy were immune. Okay. There we go.
Oh yeah, in that case, yeah, Gaddix is small,
Yeah.
so I'm immune. Making me roll.
Auric dodges
Eldeth
just
did
because
not
he wants
pass.
to. It's a test.
So effectively, Eldeth,
Prince? Oh no, he passed.
No,
Got
he
the same as
passed.
Lou, yeah. Just the two dwarves.
Oh, did my roll? Jim Jar doesn't have to roll because he's also a gnome, right?
Yeah, it looks like just the two
one
dwarves
dwarf?
got below a 10.
Who's the second dwarf?
Eldaf.
Oh, Bjorn.
Yeah.
Okay, no, Bjorn, okay. Yeah, Eldeth, Bjorn. You get conked in the head as everybody else ducks. You hear a slew of dwarven curses from Eldeth.
Bjorn, duck, quack.
This is when everything else goes into soft focus, the music starts to swell. He's always wanted a lady with this kind of vocabulary.
And both of you take 3 damage.
Oh.
That hurt.
See, if we'd gotten you at toupee and water deep, you would have been cushioned.
Oh, Eldeth is not doing good.
And she just kind of goes, "Ow."
Could be worse.
Okay, I
She
need
could.
to take a rest.
Could be worse. She could have bitten her tongue and then kept on chewing.
Oh,
Ah,
She's cured now, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
I used up a lot of spell slots to get everyone ready.
And she just kind of goes, I'm gonna sit down here right now. Thank you.
hang on. Gotta head over one of my
She can short rest. She can short rest. It's fine.
Well, it depends on what's gonna happen to you. I'm gonna head to one of my small healing potions.
I'll save this in case we need it. Otherwise, I'm just gonna take a nap here. Oh,
Sit up straight. Don't lay down.
Don't fall
okay.
asleep.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna sit here. And if I somehow do take a nap and don't wake up, get my shield to Brunner. Aye? Let my
Aye.
family know about me and what I found down here, and the fact that Demogorgon's walking the bloody plain.
We hand it over, and Brunner says, "Aye, we could do with another ashtray, I suppose."
I don't think you actually mentioned what you found down here. While I'm getting imprisoned.
Mostly, I'd found a lot of the demon activities.
Oh.
That's the whole reason I came out a bit too far in the first place. I just kept finding hordes of demons walking about, and I couldn't figure out why. But I knew that it wasn't going to be boding very well for Gonselgrim. I thought it might have been related to the Dern Drow. They already waged a big old war with a massive demons headed our way, and I was afraid that we were going to be up against round 2.
Well, might still be their fault. But maybe not institutionalized, considering Demogorgon showed up in fucking Menzo. I doubt that was part of a plan. Even for them, that's a bit too self-destructive.
Felrek does speak up and say, yes, that does not seem like something that was planned. I have a feeling Matron Quenthel would have put a stop to that. Well, either way, that's what I found, and now we've got more important information, which is Demogorgons walking the plains. And I
Downside,
don't want to be...
might not
Go on.
just be him. You never know. There could be something a bit smaller alongside him too.
Oh, don't be telling me that. I already seen that one. I don't want to see anything even in the same range as that one again.
Well, we'll see how it plays out.
Meanwhile, you notice Sarith's up top. He sits down. He's sticking close to where Stool and Uzana is, and he just kind of puts his head in his hand, and he's just not looking great. You can't tell if it's just general seasickness or if something else is going on.
You okay?
I have a headache.
Mm. Well, lie down a little bit and see if that helps.
I think I'll give that a go. I was going to try to blame the lights because I had been getting these headaches since we've been traveling a bit, but I
Persistent.
don't think it's the light. Hi.
How long?
Yes. Maybe 10, 12 days?
Easy, would you give me a wee assistance here? Let's give him a wee check out. Just in case there's any lingering injury or whatnot.
Certainly.
But I'm also thinking it could be some sort of magical malady.
He frowns, but he does allow it. Only because he's seen you do the healing things before. Give me an investigation.
On investigation. That'll be Uzi's
Not
then.
medicine.
But I'll provide assistance for her.
All right. Wait, what?
Investigation.
No, I was just going to the characters to get my sheet, and I see there's Lou 2 and Watch Captain Lou.
Yeah. Watch Captain Lou is the bard, Lou 2 is the sorcerer.
Ah. Yep.
There we go, we did just as well.
And yes, as you all are investigating it, you're looking over his head, and it's a little bit hard because they do have an awful lot of hair. He has an awful lot of hair on his head.
I'll fix that.
But something that you do notice is near the back of his head, there almost seems to be something that's a reddish color. Does not fit with the rest of his skin tone, certainly.
It's not
And
it's not exposed skin either.
No, and it does have an almost fleshy kind of texture to it, but it's a little bit raised. And you find that not only there's the one on the back of his head, but a little further up to the right, there seems to be a second one that's sprouting a bit. I don't like that tone you're taking.
Well, it's a really unpleasant sight we've got here. You've got little fleshy, well, they're not urers, I'd say. Little growths. I suppose it could be from inside you. I don't know what a peeled drow looks like. It's a horrible thing to contemplate.
Hmm.
They're about the size of a pinky nail.
You been around any, Nah, it wouldn't be wee stools folk would do this sort of thing. Hopefully not. You been... That's a bit of a daft question. You been around any weird mushrooms?
Not since the... Well, I mean, this is the Underdark. There are mushrooms all over the place.
I already know, I know. That's why I said it's a daft question. But, I mean... It's that, or... I mean... Could be some sort of a demonic thing. I mean, it's a wee small thing, so it doesn't look like their sort of stuff.
No, the last time I've been around mushrooms in mass would have been right about the time I took stool. And... no, that...
It just sounds like a posh way of having a shit.
I know. So... Not really?
It's not really his colour palette.
Stool does ask if he can see.
Yeah, of course. On the shoulder.
Here you are.
Stool kind of takes a little bit of look and goes, "That's weird."
Aye.
I mean, no, we don't, because he's alive. So we wouldn't be able to do that. But it's kind of like something that we do.
But you, I'm guessing you do it to things that are not alive.
Yeah. Like, for instance, if something comes and attacks us and then we fight them off, usually the dead ones we bring back up, we fill with spores, and then they start working to repair the damage that they did. But he's alive, and we don't do... We can't do that to something that's alive.
You didn't run into any myconoid that a bit acting weird or anything like that there? Like going crazy because of the demons?
Stool has no idea what you're talking about.
Well, I'm asking the drow.
No, really, I didn't even run into a batch of myconoids. Stool was it, and I just grabbed him because I could at that stage.
Let's see here. I've got one more lesser restoration. I'll give that a go on him.
It doesn't affect it.
Now, that has me worried there, because then it's not a normal disease or some sort of... Like, this gets rid of parasites and such as well, usually.
So what you're saying is I have a potentially incurable issue growing on my head?
Temporarily incurable. I can give it another go tomorrow.
Oh, goody.
But it could be the reason that you're losing your head quite easily. And then forgetting about it.
Right. Okay.
Do you need a moment to take this in?
Yes. Although that does...
I was going to interrupt your
imply-
contemplation for just one wee thing.
Yes?
I kind of want to poke it with a knife just to see if it responds.
Hmm.
He frowns, but then... Sure.
I give it the tiniest little prod.
He gives a yelp.
So it is wired in there.
And do you is it just a poke, or
Oh,
do
just
you
a
have to
poke.
try a little bit of a cut?
No, just a poke. He's not risking the patient.
Yeah, he gives a yelp and asks what you're doing.
Oh, I just told you. I was giving it just the slightest poke of a knife just to see if it responds or if you had feeling in it, and you do.
Right.
That's a worry. It should have gone away with the spell then.
Maybe...
If it helps you, this is not the worst thing I've seen infecting someone's head.
What is the worst thing you've seen?
An intellect devourer.
I do prefer this to an intellect devourer. You are correct.
There's hope for this one.
Aye, this one's not popping out though.
I do think I had originally planned on staying in Neverlight Grove after this to potentially assist with the Myconids. Considering I don't think I can go back home now, I'm starting to think that's an even smarter decision, because maybe if this is some sort of a fungal thing, they might be able to work out how to fix it.
Aye, well, it'd certainly be the authority. But yeah, I mean, you can go lie down for a bit and all, there's nothing more I can do if you're looking at it.
Right. Thank you.
I'll give another go with something else later. As in magic.
He gives a nod, and he looks like he is in very deep thought at this stage of the game. This is not something he was expecting to be dealing with.
Are there mushroom demons?
Is that a...
That's a question at Uzana. He's the only... It's the only person he turned to for a question like that.
history?
Or Eldif, do you want to chip in as well? Have you seen any of them with a bit of a mushroom cap on their head?
No, I ain't been seeing that. Mostly the, demons, the Screekin things, and the Glabrazoos. And Uzana, you're remembering the first thing you think back to is actually Trollskull Tavern and that lovely guest you had. And you remember quite specifically afterwards they come up. Not only was he blathering about, the Xanathar, but he was also mentioning very briefly about wanting mushrooms because of somebody he was worshipping called Zuktmoy. Zuktmoy being the demon queen of fungi.
Oh, aye. I forgot about that bit.
Yes.
The man with the amazing hat.
Mm-hmm. And occupied our cellar for a while.
So, that might mean it'll take a bit more magical power than I usually have in me. Or it could be something else. I'll have to see what I can wake up with. Like maybe I've got to do a protection of good and evil, it'll leap out of him like I did with the Intellect Devourer, or could be something else. Could even be a curse. But those don't usually have a physical manifestation unless it's like a symbol or something.
And who would want to curse me anyways?
Well, if it's demonic, they'll do it for shits and giggles. Also, considering you're a drive of any standing at all, there's probably a lengthy line.
Let's be realistic here. My house is not considered any of importance. And anybody who would have considered me a direct rival wouldn't have been able to do something like this.
Like, I know it's a sore spot here, but the man you were accused of killing, was that a man you had friction with or anything?
No. We got along.
So it could just be a demonic thing for their own amusement. Like, they're not coordinated usually.
Or it could just be they're cursing other houses they might be paranoid over.
But why spend effort on my house?
No, it's not a case of who you are, it's that you're anyone.
Yeah.
That's more of a thing with demons. Like, devils will have a plan, a structure, a reason. Demons will just do whatever, like showing up in a fishing village, or a village of fish, correction. Just because.
He felt like doing it that day.
Like, you'd think he'd be hanging around Menzo smashing things up, but no, he came down just to fuck around with some Kuatoa.
I'm not sure. I'll have to think on this a bit.
Right, no worries. Like I said, we'll have a few wee divine pokes at it again, and we'll see how we go, and then we've got the Myconids who might be able to help us a wee bit, at least for educational purposes. On the bright side, Claiming you're innocent might in fact be true. You can feel a bit more confident in that.
I would enjoy that, but I don't think it will help me in returning home. The reason it happened wouldn't matter nearly as much as the fact that it happened.
Well, if we get you free and clear, we might have an employment opportunity for you. Points at Felric.
Felric pauses and shrugs. Well, I suppose whenever Jarlaxle gets back, we could see about that.
I mean, he's a displaced drow. Never know, he might be useful.
Potentially.
And if he's a new member of the crew, I can train him.
No.
No.
I mean, it'd be interesting, wouldn't it? He's gonna try and give someone proper orientation when he's got a pamphlet in his head.
Empty head strategy is where we're going to start.
You were warned by that by 3 very vital people in your life.
That's why I'll make him do it instead of me.
No. As your boss. No.
As Morven your boss, no.
I actually get to pull this card. As your boss. No.
No, that was Harden responding, because he is also an established figure in Lou's life, for fuck's sake.
I think I should be able to head empty just for fun on the weekends.
For fun? Yes. And anything of import? No.
And not if it gets back to the bar.
Well, you can do it in the bar as long as he's not working.
No, I mean, don't do something that'll come back to be heard about in the bar.
There you go.
I thought that was part of the point of us coming down here, was to get stories.
Well, sometimes need a bit of adjustment. I mean, you leave out the parts where we had to wait 10 minutes while we looked for a safe place to have a shit.
Probably not good to have, serving food in the bar. That's not a good story for that.
Well, it's not very exciting unless there's a particularly venomous animal around. But you never know. You never know.
I mean, it can always be an amusing anecdote when you say I was going up for a shit and then 3 huge spiders attacked me.
Well, I do tell that one.
Hey.
But I
There's
mean,
no bugbears down here.
well, I mean, most of our tales end if it was a simple bowel movement and they moved on, unaffected in the rest of their day. It's not really a good denouement.
Topsy does speak up and say, wouldn't Demogorgon be a better story to tell in your tavern, that you saw Demogorgon and lived?
Well, I'm just giving an example of the bits you leave out in a story, usually.
Ah.
Case in
Do we live
point.
at the part where Demogorgon took a shit?
I don't think he did.
I saw it when I cast
They
Fog
don't know
Cloud.
that.
I don't think you can.
We should go ask him. Go back and double check.
Well, by all means, you were doing so well in front of him.
Prince Darendil does ask, is the boy always like this?
Yes! Fucking yes, he is.
I did not think that drow were usually so... this.
Oh, he's farm raised.
He's a very special one.
Cool drow.
Whatever you have to tell yourself to sleep at night, Lou.
I don't sleep.
He's got more in common with
That's
Horik
true.
Oraver than he does with Felric.
Ah, this does make sense. Ah, yes, okay. I understand.
I look to see what Horik's expression is on lumping Lou with him in this case, in front of other people.
Not happy.
I got it.
As Horik barely looks up from his potato book.
As Felric does point out, well, I mean, technically you are related by marriage.
That's a fair point, I forgot about that bit. You two are practically family. It's gonna mean a bit for Horik and Jarlaxle.
As there's a daisy chain down the line.
Welcome to the extended family reunion.
Lou
might
and
as we-
Mark are related, twice removed.
It's always such a pain in the ass when they have to figure out if they're going up ground or underground for this year's Christmas celebration.
I think they split the
Who's
difference
great?
and just plough the field a bit deeper.
And who's bringing the roast spider?
And the mushroom, mashed mushrooms.
But you all continue on your boating ways. And generally, I mean, it goes relatively well. You successfully get a night's sleep, but are you going to be trying to sleep on the boat or trying to find a place to dock?
We can't really just float out here asleep.
Yeah.
Can't really trust to keep two boats side by side during that there, so we'll have to pull up on shore. On some
If
shore.
it's not hard to at least find some place that you can pull things up. The safety is a different question entirely, but for the first night, you manage well enough. You get back on your boat.
Alright, let me go fill in slots and shit. Get those
There's a
back.
handy button for that.
Get that back.
All
Well,
of
I've
your
also got
NPCs.
to adjust some spells here.
Same.
Let's see here. So
That spell slot back.
give that a go. And let's see.
That one.
Oh, hang on. I'm missing that. Do I have that available at this? I do. Okay, so is it in? As I continue to just have a go trying to fix this drow, which has become a theme.
What you need is an anti-drow field.
Okay, so that's
What can I give up for that? I don't really need to inflict wounds.
that's fine.
We're still level 5, yeah?
Yes, for the moment.
Alright. Well, first things first, might as well start the day off. I keep forgetting the draw's name.
Sarith.
Sarif. Right, Sarif, we're going to give this 2 attempts of what I've got available. So first, protection from evil and good. And we'll see how we go there.
Let me see. Yeah, I don't think it does anything, actually.
Alright. No good there. Well, I've only got one more resort until I can get a little bit further blessing. With remove curse.
And it also doesn't do anything.
Well, that's our bollocks. But we gave it a go.
Right. Okay. I appreciate at least the attempt.
It just means we'll need to find better healing options.
Yeah, we're gonna have to find more healing options. And unfortunately, the base that I could have gone to, I can't go to anymore.
Well, you've got the rest of us vouching for you as a man who is waylaid by some malady. And we will find you proper treatment as long as you stick with us.
Right. Alright, this is what I will have to do, yes. Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Alright, back in the
He
boats. Go on.
He seems very sullen as he gets back in the boat.
Well, yeah, no one wants to have something wrong with him that they can't get rid of.
Yeah.
but you do start off as normal. And shockingly, Topsy is at least more talkative. Turvy, you've noticed Turvy doesn't like to speak very much. Turvy mostly mumbles and Topsy translates. Which is a bit weird because she's still translating in Undercommon. But they seem very much glued at the hip.
Oh no, we've done this before.
But in general, you're starting to see you're getting the idea a little bit more of your friend. Bupito, he's just very polite. You didn't think that Daru were so polite and likable, but this one certainly fits the bill. Hemeth fits the idea of a Duergar just fine. He is very down to business. This is what we're doing. And that's about it.
And Jim Jar has probably racked up even more debts and wins against Lou.
Anytime you get to a fork in the road, Lou, he's asking you to place a bet on which way is the correct way.
Well, I can never lose this bet because we'll never go the other way, so we'll never know if it was any better.
Well, how about this then? I bet we're gonna find our way out of here within 7 days.
What do you mean out of here? Out of the lake? Out of the Underdark?
Out of the lake.
I'll say it takes more than 5 days, but not a whole week.
I'll make that bet.
Alright,
Listen,
we're here.
fine,
Everyone off the
me.
boat.
Damn it!
What? 10 gold?
10 silver.
Oh, come on.
That's a gold.
And remember, if you don't have it immediately, that's fine. I'll let you pay in advance. I'll let you pay me back later, alright?
But I keep
I
one
just
of your
need the boy.
kneecaps until you give it to me.
10 gold?
Okay, 10 gold, 5 days.
Hope you're keeping track of this.
Oh yeah.
We both are.
Or even.
Yep, they have evened out so far. And, yep, you do carry on for the day.
That means you can restore Eldaf's health, Bjorn.
Yeah, I've restored it.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I forgot to move the red dot, yeah. There we
Just
go.
making sure I know my numbers. And second day goes relatively the same as the first. Third day, you're out on the lake. And it seems fine. Whoever's on watch, give me a perception check.
I'll say it's someone else. I'm boating.
I mean, I do have good dark vision. I probably would be on watch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But we also know a blind man might have better luck.
Ah!
I'm also going to hold on a minute.
Lou, you're noticing all around you. The water seems to be almost kind of flipping a little bit in a strange manner.
Folks, we got fishies or something.
Fishies?
Yeah. Rena didn't let me finish, but I was gonna cast that and then go and watch. Where's my button? Can't find the button. I don't see shit. That was a good use of a spell slot, let me tell you.
Why did you cast
Well,
the
I mean, it might just
invisibility?
be.
I don't know.
Still up for an hour.
Yeah. It seemed like a
Yeah.
good idea at the time. So you see him slap on a pair of like infrared goggles.
Well, and more people are looking over the edges and going,
Especially now that Lou said the water's doing shit.
more people are looking over, and it's hard to see down into the dark lake because, well, it is pitch black in there.
Oh, they got one thing
Eventually,
right.
Though the source of the consternation becomes apparent as from in the water jumps out some creatures that you've seen before,
Oh, great.
And they're hungry.
This is because we got away from them previous time, isn't it? You just wanted to have us fight them.
Nah, I just.
Oh, come on. I had the token selected. Oh, well. Alright, I'll fix it myself. I got this.
I saw him, but I don't intend to do anything about it.
The dwarves act together.
Yeah, that's it. Oh, come on.
Are everyone stepping in initiative for NPCs, or they're just going on our turns?
They are going on your turn.
In my case, I was just lucky that she rolled on the same.
Yeah, because otherwise the tracker gets to be too tracker.
Yep, the dwarves go together.
And who wants to take Darendil for the moment?
Yeah, I'll take him.
I would, but I
Okay,
already have
Simon.
Kago, so I'm kind of juggling 3 here.
Oh wait, no, that's botches. Darendil is botches.
Oh, okay. Who do you have? Oh, yeah, Boop.
Yeah, Bupito. No, that's what.
Sereth?
Yeah, he had Cerith.
Okay.
Cerith, yeah, whatever.
All right. Heart.
So,
There
I
you
thought
go.
he had.
Yeah, give me
Yeah.
Sarif and his nodule-covered head. 2 more days and he'll be a fucking clicker.
And then let me sort it. Oh, Bupito goes with somebody else. There we go.
Luckily, he's only got the strength of an elven jaw, so they can't actually bite into you.
And Darendil goes on. It's on.
Their tooth structure is only designed for grinding down vegetables.
And I assume that Kago is now fixed.
Yeah, Kago should be fixed. It only takes me an hour, I think.
So that's why he's got that little chink out of his ear.
Top of the round. Auric.
Yeah, like we do to cats.
Horik is going to start by punching the little thing next to him.
Topsy or turvy.
Two of our cats have nipped ears because of that.
These are on the surface of the water, aren't they?
Yep. They're on the surface and jumping up trying to get into your boat.
Okay.
That hits. That hits. And it is deceased.
Okay.
There's it.
And also a quick hook spear attack on the thing at the back, which, no, that probably didn't hit.
It did not hit. Anything else?
Looking around and seeing where on this boat I can move to help out.
I will move him out.
Going to move up here to try and deal with things.
All right then. Bjorn.
Hey. But are you going to take the one to the south, or are you going to try and deal with some of them in the water? What?
I'm going to move up and
Well, it's not your turn yet. He's asking what you're going to do.
Yeah.
I'm going to poison spray one of them.
Okay, because I think I'm gonna be punching the one next to Elda so she can use her bow.
Yeah.
I'll move away at the very least. So, I'm gonna take a swing at this one. What?
Yep.
Gotta guess it.
It's
Oh,
not
14
happy.
Devin.
You hit. And it is deceased.
Right. And I'm gonna let Elda move over here. And let her shoot at this one near Bopito.
Mm-hmm.
So she gets 2 shots. So bop and bop.
A 17 hit. And it's annoyed.
Yeah, I'm gonna move over to here. Hopefully, it will make them go towards Bjorn here. No idea what they both go for the most. No. And that's the end of my turn.
Bernard.
Well, I'll go down a little bit and use poison spray.
Okay. Save. Okay.
That's pretty much it. So, did that actually hit, or did they con save that?
Yeah, that hit. Because he got a 6.
Does it do more than just the poison?
No, that's just poison damage. That's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you have
I got the
Darendel.
prince.
Yeah.
Okay, prince goes down a couple, and I think from memory it was just two claw attacks.
And one of those hits. Okay. And it's not happy at all.
Wouldn't think so.
All right, and this lot. Very interesting. This one comes over to Gaddix. And it tries to bite. Oh, 7 does not hit. Meanwhile, that one goes up here. And Uzana, you notice something very strange as... Actually, most of you figure out something very strange as the boats fall in silence.
Oh no.
Oh dear. But no one can hear us scream.
Bjorn, it tries in vain to bite you.
Off the shield! Off!
Except for the fact that, yeah, you say off the shield, and you realize you cannot say off the shield. You can say it, but nobody's going to hear it. Harton.
You might want to draw a circle so people can see where the...
Well, it's,
that's the thing. Only the DM knows, because it's an invisible radius.
Okay.
Well, yeah, it's a 20-foot radius.
Yeah, but we don't know that.
Oh, yeah, but...
Yeah, we don't know where the
I'm not
radius is. We're
mistaken.
not supposed to know.
Alright. Well,
Yeah,
this is a
it's
tiny fishy thing,
all of the
yeah?
boat. Yeah, they are, the small ones are small. The larger ones are actually medium. That hits.
He's immediately going to lunge for it, you know this. Okay.
You're doing it.
I guess that means insta-kill?
There we go, she does 4
Jibs.
damage.
Jibs everywhere.
It is not happy, but Hooten is very proud. Hooten gives a trill.
Oh yeah. One hand giving a quick little scritch, the other hand with a big hammer.
Bonk. Was that enough? No, it was
16?
close though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh well, I got the follow-up.
Why doesn't Harton use the shield anymore? Holds Owlbear.
Yep.
Basically, yeah. There we go.
Hooten feels very proud and thinks that Hooten did it.
Yeah, I'm fine with that there.
Hey,
Nice
this
and
is
nip it
your
quickly.
Owlbear. We got to come up with a new gimmick.
No, she saw something that was like food move quickly past her. This will be fine, even when we get a cat. Let's see. Serifo. Let's see. Yeah, he'd go for a bigger thing.
Oh damn! I just realized we forgot to fucking arm Hemeth.
Yeah, he is unarmed.
I mean, we had those short swords.
Yeah, he could have a short sword.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought we gave him a short sword. Yeah.
13.
A 13 for the big one does not hit.
Okay, and that's all he does, yeah?
He has a crossbow, but he can only do one of them.
Yeah, and he's in close range anyway, so he probably won't. Yeah, that'll do. Actually, can I impose myself where Stool is? Just so he's not going to get nipped.
Yeah.
Because he's tiny.
Stool's, yeah, just tiny. He's able to hide behind the rails.
Yeah, that's my turn.
These ones. And here. And Sarith. Does not hit Sarith. Bupido. Does not hit Bupido. Holy bananas. Prince Darendel. Does that hit Darendel? It hits Darendel exactly. So Darendel takes 6 damage. And Gaddix. That does not, a 12 does not hit Gaddix.
Correct.
Wow. Uzana. It's very quiet.
Yes. That one right there. Yes.
Mhm.
I must use the only weapon available to me.
You cast Fireball.
The bonking stick.
Bonking stick.
That hits. And that's a nice bit of damage for it.
All your cantrips are verbal. That sucks.
There are very few cantrips that aren't.
And spells as well.
Wait, I mean, does
It is why the
Booming
new
Blade
rules.
and Green Flame Blade, yes, but neither of those are very good.
Yeah,
for
you
me.
are right, because yeah, even Blade Burst has a verbal component.
Yep. That's
It is
quicker.
also why now with the modify spell that's come out, it's very handy because you can remove verbal.
Yes.
Yeah, that's huge.
All right. So, and what about the twins?
Oh yes. Well, let's see. I guess I can go after that one with Topsy, and Turvy can shoot. See, we'll do 2 attacks. Don't think either of those hit.
No.
Now it says make 2 attacks. Can I do that with their hand crossbows as well?
For the hand crossbow, it'd be one and then the other.
Okay. Nope.
Nice try.
Yeah. Oof, nothing over a 8.
Yeah. Gaddix,
Okay.
you're surrounded.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna do Cargo first against this one here. See what happens. Give him the clamps.
You hit.
For 9. And then
Remember, you're silenced.
Yeah, I know. No. Okay, so for my first attack, I'm just going to use the short sword on the same one that Kago hit
Mm-hmm. That hits.
and see where we're at.
And it's hurt,
Damn, okay, fine.
but it's not bloodied. Mm-hmm.
Then I'm going to use crossbow expert, but the short sword misses that time, I take it.
Oh, that one doesn't hit.
So the gun hits, but the short sword doesn't.
Correct.
And then Jim Jar. Have him step up. Make 2 attacks with his short sword. You tried. Cunning action, disengage.
Nobody can hit today, can they?
And that's my turn. God damn it.
Lou!
The plan is swords.
Oh, I forgot something very briefly. I did forget. I didn't have the one in the middle of the boat try to attack. Does a 13 hit you, Lou?
No.
Okay. Continue.
Well, just for that insult, I'm going to stab it.
You don't hit.
Oh, that's just going to stab it.
He hits.
Hey! Once.
Once.
What
Wait, no. Because Horik is giving advantage. He hits
Oh!
twice.
Yeah. Thank that. Yeah. The necessary advantage. Damn.
I've done my job well.
Yeah.
Anything else, Lou?
Move here. There you go.
Okay.
Yeesh, what is this game sometimes? Yeah.
Horik.
Gonna have to play Blood Bowl after this session to get it out of my system.
Okay, Horik going to move 1 up so he can keep his advantage while he punches the one in the middle.
Punching commences.
Yep. Don't know how much hit points these things have, but we'll find out.
A fair bit from what I can tell. What the fuck?
A 13 does not hit.
No.
You wasted the 1 though, so there it is.
Hey!
What a pitiful crit.
It still's hurt. Oh wait, it's not actually
16.
bloody yet. My bad.
Yeah.
Oh, but 16. Okay, yeah, there we go. I forgot about those.
And punching shall continue.
Now it is.
Burn your poop points. You can do it.
Punching shall continue until morale improves.
Hey!
Hello there! 2 hit.
Well done.
Mm-hmm.
That crit isn't any better.
I mean,
15 damage, a lot of
it
damage.
killed it.
Yeah.
That'll do.
Without the crit, you wouldn't have killed it.
Yeah, you've been the most successful so far. Just take that.
And your NPCs.
Oh, I just saw the nightmare vision. Yeah, that's pretty much Gaddix. Puts on his goggles. Everything looks the same.
If I knock it prone, can I consider it just can't attack me while I move away from the edge?
I don't think you can knock it
I was
prone
gonna say it's
because it's in the water.
Yeah.
Just
I was
knock
just
it the
hoping I
fuck
could
out
just
and
sort
it'll
of
drown,
push
right?
it down so you can move away.
No, really, no.
Okay, then he just pokes it. It does 1 damage.
Well, you know what? Yeah, I'll give it to you. I'll say that you could at least push it down as he backs up.
Back up to there. That way it has to get between the 2 boats so we can possibly start getting.
Now, do remind me, with prone, you still get the attack of opportunity, it's just at disadvantage, right?
Probably.
Yeah.
Okay. So, oh, whoop, wrong button. I'll just click
Oops,
this
wrong
and then
button.
run it this way.
Yes.
Yeah, that 17 would hit, even if it actually was even more than that. And the damage was quick. Six damage. You get 6 piercing damage. This is the one time they actually rolled well. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Bjorn.
Yep.
Were you not doing the con save bit?
Oh no, I was just rolling that for the damage for
Okay.
the attack. It was the barbed tail.
All right, let's keep smacking these with flabby fish. Yeah, I'm gonna guess that's miss.
That's a miss.
Yeah. All right, again. Ah.
Eldeath.
Hooten getting nice little scritches and pets and a little treat because she managed to bite one immediately, and then Bjorn's just swinging wild. The favorite has changed.
There we go. I distracted it.
There you go.
I confused it.
Very good.
Yeah, that's gonna be the end. As a bonus action, can I throw him with a short sword?
Sure. I'll have him go on your turn. Where it is my. Oh, I had him in the Duragar from the water. Where's his sheep? There we go. Okay.
All right,
Bernard.
we're all on this together. Come on, swing at it.
What
Well,
do, Bernard?
I'm gonna do poison spray again, but I'll help out Bjorn at the moment. I think just fire one past his ear.
Can you do poison spray?
Should be.
Yeah.
Oh, he's not in the. Well, it's verbal and somatic. Aren't we in the?
Oh yeah. Yeah. No, you can't poison spray.
Can't poison spray? Okay.
Yeah.
Silence.
In that case, we have to step up. And then thump. Not very well.
Nope.
On the bright side, you're a perfect sequence in Dwarf. 14, 13, 12, 11.
Oh. How about the prince? Does he do better?
We're about to find out. Looks a little bit better.
Which one is he attacking?
Small one at the moment. I think that's one he started on.
He does. He hits once. Which he hits once. Anything else?
No, that'll be it.
These ones. And Gaddix. Does a 16 hit Gaddix?
Yes, it does. 8 piercing damage and a con save.
And Bjorn. Does a
Yeah, that's a
23
hit.
hit Bjorn? Give me the con save.
Hang on. That's it. Yeah, a 15, so that's a pass.
Okay. And the one out here. Moves around. And you get the idea it might be out of the thing. As it upcast that. It casts
Uh-oh.
this on the area in front of the smaller boat. And it destroys a chunk of the water.
What?
Everybody on the smaller boat, give me a dex save.
Fuck.
Oh.
Splish splash, you're taking a bath. See, the problem is, when the boat started rocking, Gaddix reached for Coggo, Coggo reached for Gaddix, and neither of them remembered to dodge.
And Topsy and Turvy.
Fuck this game. I swear. Hold on. Let me put my Blood Bowl D6s away. Maybe that'll
Both
help.
people covered in metal get launched over with both characters.
And I drown, right? Yeah, because I can't.
All
Heavy
right.
armor. Just blah.
So, what ends up happening is, and I'll move this just so there's not a sake of argument. Boom, boom, boom. Everybody, you kind of feel it tilts forward, and it does equalize itself out. Everybody just moves one square up, and Gaddix, you're in the drink.
Coggo, save me.
Hmm.
And he just stares at me like his token.
Martin, you blissfully have not heard a word of that.
Probably saw it, though.
Oh yeah, you just saw the boat kind of tip, and you just see Gaddix. You wish you would have heard it though, because you bet it was very colorful.
Wait.
Anyway,
What?
Gnomish word for fuck.
flatten this small thing in front of me.
Wait, what happened?
What happened?
Did you not keep track of it?
No, because I see components V for create or destroy
It
water.
backed out of it.
Yep, it's not in the range.
But yeah, 10 damage on the little one in front of me.
Yep, it is not having a great day.
Okay, I gotta do a follow-up event.
Yeah. Yep. And it is deceased.
Can't really call out to tell people to go get Gaddix, but I'm sure Hordix got this. I'm sure he's gonna go for him to help. There we go. Foursome Sharif.
Yep.
He doesn't have any. No, he's not got any of the usual drowy bits, so he can't disengage or anything like that there. So that'll do.
And Gaddix.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hello.
Oh. Yeah.
A 21 hits.
The
Give me a con save.
where's the?
Oh.
Well, shit.
There we go. So That helped it an awful lot because it was hurting, but now it's not hurting no more. Oh. And yeah, your max hit point damage
now
is reduced by
45.
the damage taken. Yes.
I'm
Just
looking to see if
remember
I can...
Yeah, just remember to write it down because you will recover it after a long rest.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to think. You know what?
Stick it in that other resource box.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was like, I can make another resource box.
And Prince Darendil, a 19 hits and needs a con save. Lou. A 10 does not hit Lou.
Yay.
And Horick, not Horick, Harton. An 11 does not hit Harton.
No, it does not.
Okay, so that means, yep. And the princess is temporarily reduced. Uzana. Things are going on.
They certainly are.
You also get the inkling these things are not stupid.
Right. I'm going to move here. If I'm gonna move. Yeah. From here, I will try to use my bonus action to pull this one 5 feet here.
Okay. That is a strength.
Let me get it. Strength save.
Oof.
Ah, well.
Nice try, though. That would have been very helpful.
Mm-hmm. I can't really do much else because of the silence.
Okay.
So I suppose I will sit on my hands for now.
But you do have Topsy and Turvy.
And they're both going to melee attack their respective white manta rays. Oh, actually, Topsy can try and get that one.
Okay. Unfortunately, 11 does not hit.
Neither does 9.
It's too small.
No.
Oh, well.
They tried.
What are these rolls? Okay.
Does a 17 hit that?
17 does hit that, though.
I was going to say,
Well,
put
look,
the
I got
D12s
it.
away.
Oh, actually, Turvy gets advantage on it, doesn't he?
Yep, that's why they're rolling.
No, Turvy only rolls straight.
I see 17 and 10. There's 6
Yeah.
piercing. But...
So, anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Yadix.
I am one size smaller than Kago. Can he use his item interaction to get me out of the fucking water?
No.
Damn.
Now, he could pull you out of the water, but that'll take his action.
Yeah, that's what. Well, I mean, that's what I'm gonna have him do. That means I'd probably go. Oh, okay? You're gonna do that. Yeah, I want back on the boat.
You don't want to be in the water with the blood drinking manta rays?
No, I just don't want them having advantage on me. I don't like that.
Does anybody know how to pronounce their name? Because they have a name.
15 hits, yeah.
A 15 does not hit
Oh,
the white one.
White ones.
But
Let
it's
me
probably
bad.
Shitshottle.
The Ixid Zexidil?
Yeah, that sounds pretty close.
Ixid Zexidil. The Chittle.
It's the chittle. Yeah, I'm just calling them the manta rays.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
I mean, you could always go on to
Unfortunately-
D&D Beyond. They do have a button where you can check the pronunciation.
Gaddix misses. And then you forgot Jim Jar.
Oh.
He hits once. Lou! It's quiet and something's trying to eat you.
I'm gonna hit it with a sword. Maybe. Pop.
Hey!
And 1, 2, 4. I'm gonna hit it again, but this time with a different kind of sword and a different person holding it. I guess it's only the 22 on that guy.
Only the 22 hit, yeah.
Stabbed him twice.
Which is very good because, yeah, he's not looking too hot right now. The blood in the water is its own.
Yeah, woo! Silent cheers.
Horik.
Yep. Horrocks considering saying, Gaddix, you got this, and heading down south. But no, he's not like that. He'll move over to where Coggo is and start punching the one off the side.
Okay. You hit.
Nine damage, could be worse.
Yeah.
How's it looking?
It's looking hurt.
You
You
managed.
should continue
you managed-
punching.
You managed to undo the damage it recovered from sucking the blood of Gaddix.
Yep. It is still hurting.
Okay.
Now, you do have to get back out of Congo Square.
I don't know whether I can at this point. I'm going to have to try. I'm going to take a step back.
Okay, so that would be I'll just roll a d20. Yeah, it does not hit,
Yeah,
even with a +6. And then...
Bupido is going to move across and try and help Bjorn with his one.
And he obviously needs it.
Never mind.
Bjorn!
Alright, don't strain yourself, little one. Alright, let's see if I can't get this squishy one. And there we go. 13.
Mm-hmm.
And again. For an 18. Oh. For a 20 damage.
Wow,
wait.
did you do an anti-Malgurn?
Well, oh, wait, does it do fire damage on both of them?
Yes.
Okay, for some
yes.
reason I couldn't remember if it only did fire damage on one attack.
No, it's super busted.
Yeah, it's busted.
Okay.
It's just that it never comes up because you never actually get to do anything with it. Oh. So yeah, it's busted. It's just, it doesn't come up. Alright.
And Eltheth is going to swing twice with her short sword.
Mm-hmm.
Whoosh. Whoosh. Oh. No second attack. Come on. Oh, there we go. Second one hit.
Hemeth takes a swing at this guy here. And Eldeth does successfully do 7 damage. And it's still hurting. Anything else, Bjorn?
Let's see. Uh, 5, 10, 2. Can I jump across over to the other boat? Straight over here?
You could, yeah.
Because I will then try to assist these guys with this manta ray over here. I guess I'm gonna take an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, you'd be taking an attack of opportunity. But that's about it. That is the one. Nope, you're good.
Actually, it'd probably make more sense if I get over here so we could get this one taken care of.
Okay, yeah.
And I'm gonna action surge and do 2 swings.
Okay.
Bop. And oh yeah, that's an advantage. I forgot. Well, good thing I did it that way. And bop.
There you go.
So this one and this one. So 19 and 15 damage.
Woo. In which case, it is very dead.
Also, welcome, Brett.
Yep.
I just checked Discord. I was like, who is that? I was about to say hi, Clouth, but no.
Yeah, I just noticed that all of a sudden the Natrax showed up on the.
As I just was like, oh, okay, yoink, put him in the boat.
Yes. I set an alarm and slept right through it.
Yeah, I figured that was probably it.
Yeah.
That's what alarms are for, right?
Guess you probably
Yes.
needed the sleep.
Yes. I had a 6-day work week and
Oh.
a completely irregular one. Sometimes starting at 8, sometimes starting at noon. Yeah. And it absolutely killed my sleep rhythm. Yeah, we are on a boat.
Yeah. We're getting
Thus
murdered
far,
by manta
Natrax-
rays.
Yeah, and thus far, Natrax has been hiding so well he didn't even forget he was there.
Yep. So
The shorter people are using your sleeping body as a step to be able to hit things over the side.
roll some initiative because the blood-sucking manta rays have decided to come and attack.
I am sleepwalking fast, apparently.
Yep. Bernard.
He's going to take a step forward and bop the thing. Or attempt to bop the thing. Well, that's Bernard. And how's the prince doing? Let's find out. Let's see. Cool.
We know how the rolls have been going today. Yep, that is on
not
par
good.
for the rolls, yeah. These guys. This one's mad that his dinner got interrupted. Gaddix. 6 does not hit Gaddix.
Thank God.
And the other one actually does swim in and decides to take a bite out of Sarif. And 19 does hit the poor drow. So, Nadrax, you are back. So please do roll.
Yeah, go ahead, roll for him.
What the?
Nice.
Can I have my Blood Bowl dice back, Corvus? Thanks.
No.
That's my only bad roll so far.
I know. That's what I mean. Give me my
Corvus
dice
rolled for him
back.
because Corvus has been rolling for him this time. So, nope. Sarif just lost 3 HP.
I mean, it's Sarith. Nobody cares, right?
You're absolutely right.
He's already having a bad day. Alright. Hurtin.
Alright, don't like any of these things. And we're also currently in a silence aura.
Yep.
Let's go get this one. Actually, let's start off with, for fun.
Which one? The white one?
Yeah, the manta ray.
Yep.
Okay, so the damage still doesn't work on these for some reason.
Yeah, after the session we'll...
But she does free damage, and also this happens. She has it grappled.
I don't think that 12 hits.
You didn't put a size restriction on them.
Yep, it
Oh.
doesn't hit.
There we go, there's a normal dice. Does a 14 hit?
14 does not hit one of those.
Alright. Red, do you want to do Sarif now? Or shall I just click for him?
Yeah, that's a con save, right?
No, it's an attack now.
Attack now. Oh, okay.
There you go.
On the blue one or the white one?
The blue one just attacked him.
Yeah, the blue one looks fancier.
And actually, that means that you need to do a concentration check.
It fails. The minimum number is 10.
Yeah, I was thinking for a moment there. My brain just was not braining. You can all hear again.
Yay.
Which means you can hear as Gaddix. It tries to bite you.
Yeah.
Topsy. It hits Topsy, so Topsy needs to make a save.
Mm-hmm.
And Harton.
Ooh.
So Harton needs to make a save. Mm-hmm.
Was the damage right on that crit?
No.
Yeah, why is it not rolling the crit?
Yeah, I was about to say, it looked like it didn't cut.
It looks like it took disadvantage.
Oh, yeah, I think it rolling disadvantage with the.
It did. Hold on. Let me just roll another bit.
Well,
There we go.
Well, it's a
It's actually
D8.
supposed to be a D8. Yeah. There you go. You get an extra 2 damage, Harton.
Yep.
So you get to hear as Gaddix is screaming because yet again one is trying to eat him. Topsy gets bitten. And Harton is not pleased that something has latched onto him either.
Force RP Harden. Maybe he likes it.
Does Harton enjoy it?
No, I just tell it to get the fuck off.
Yeah.
And it can hear you now.
It's 6. I don't know. It's 8 damage. It's not a lot. Also, that's a fun one to process.
Okay, I'm gonna aim right here, because now that I can.
Ixachitl.
Boom. To get these 2 jokers.
Exitsachitl. So, kind of what I was going for. According to the D&D wiki. Well, the Forgotten Realms wiki, actually. But that's such a fucking mess of text there.
They both fail.
11 force damage to them both. Okay, let's see for the twins.
And you can hear they are chittering wildly.
see. Topsy will again try to take out this last little one. Hey, does an 8 get rid of it?
An 8 does get rid of it.
Okay, then the other one will go for this white one. Hey!
Yay!
They stay close. Durendal's in the way, so going to have to hand crossbow. Hey!
Hey!
I'm not the best of crit damage-wise, but, you know.
It did things.
Yep. Then beyond that one, and that's turned.
Yeah, everyone's crits has been quite underwhelming.
Gaddix.
All right. I'll go first on the wounded big one. Getting the clamps. No. Can I stop rolling 15s? It's like, ugh. Fine, I'll shoot it.
Which one?
The wounded one. To the left of the boat.
And that. Wait. It is dead. Okay, good.
Okay.
I was just worried it malgurned it.
Now I'm gonna go for the big one on to the north of me. What did I say about 15's game?
So 14 on the big one.
Yep, 14 on the big one. And Jimjar, same thing. Move up. Swing twice. What the fuck?
Yeah, hit.
Yeah, I know. Disengage. Tired of this game. So tired.
Lou.
I got a sword.
You also
Oh,
have
you can
spells
do
now.
magic now.
Oh, I can. I'm gonna do magic. After which maybe there will be a sword. So little guy, I'm just gonna go for a classic mind liver.
Lou.
Hmm?
Roll me a D100.
Please don't beat the fireball.
Really good timing.
Alright, let me see. Oh dear.
Potentially very bad.
26. Okay. You all notice as a third eye appears on Lou's forehead. You can see really well.
Ah. I liked having 4 legs better.
So were you attacking the small one?
Yeah. Wow.
It looks annoyed. And it chitters at you, annoyedly.
Oh yeah? Annoy this.
It's dead.
Yeah.
You still have a third eye, Lou.
I'll now have a staring contest with Felrect. I can't lose.
This is awkward. I can't figure out which of your eyes to look at.
My eyes are up here. No, further up.
Oric.
The fucked up thing is they're not all in unison. The left eye for some reason is independent, the other two are linked.
Okay. Hawk will move up here and start applying force to the small one.
Both hit. It looks very ow.
Okay. We shall continue applying force.
No. Yes. It's dead.
Okay. Vupido is looking up there and thinking, Okay, I'm not getting near that mess. I'll just fire a light crossbow at the bottom of the 2.
That hits.
And that's it.
Nadrax.
Alright. There is a fish nearby. Hopefully it gets stabbed. That's an 18.
An 18 hits.
And it's 19. No, it's 17. But 24. Yeah.
It hurts.
Yeah. Alright, I can also add a bonus stab for a full 2 damage. Yeah, that's it.
You want to just call
It
it
looks
tonight?
incredulous at
later?
you for the last one. And Sarith can now start going on your turn.
Alright. Serif will also stab. That's the one he is most angry about, which is probably the top one.
Yep,
At least he's consistent.
he is. Bjorn.
Yeah. Excuse me, Your Highness. Just gonna take a few swings at this one. Ja! Oops. I'm rolling normal, but
You have a feeling that Darendil is not actually even able to process what you're saying. He's very mad and he is swinging.
well, 18 on the first. And
Actually, it's dead.
oh, okay. Well, that's gonna be a bit of an issue because I can't reach anywhere else. So,
Ameth takes a swipe at the white one close to him.
I'm just gonna move up here and take a few pot shots at the wounded one.
Mm-hmm.
Pew! Pew! That's a whole
3
3
damage.
damage. Let's move over here just so see another side of the boat.
Bernard.
I can hear things again, can't I?
Yep.
You can.
You can also say things.
Yeah, so I'm going to head up to here, and I believe I got a range for poison spray on that one.
From there, wouldn't you also hit Harton, though?
It's not a line, it's just a target, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just a save.
Okay, it's just... I thought it was a cone.
Well, otherwise you could probably just stand here. That's also 10 feet.
Range 10 feet. Towards a creature you can see. Puff of noxious gas from your palm. Doesn't say anything about it being a cone.
Okay, that's why I just wanted to make sure. I couldn't remember. Okay. And it needs to be... It's a con save? Yeah. Yep, add 13 damage to it, and it's dead.
And I'll take a step back just to give some people some room there.
What is the prince doing, if anything?
He's probably trying to stab wherever the body is of the thing that's slowly sinking into the water, I'm thinking.
Just shredding the corpse.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, oh, that one's gone. Only these two are left. Okay. And Harton. A 14 does not hit Harton. However, Gaddix.
Yes.
Give me a wisdom save.
Glad to see my advantage really helped.
And Horik, you almost see it chittering as if it's mocking Gaddix. Harton.
It's funny. It sounds chittering. The barking sound. It almost sounds like his wife.
Alrighty, let's get in here. So,
Oh wait, I'm not held. Oh, okay. Maybe the advantage did help.
Oof.
it'll also,
Come on.
no, but it's also 17 because it does an extra. Why is that not working? Hang on. Oh, it's because it did big hammer instead of vicious warhammer. Let's see. So yeah, that should do an extra 7 damage. Because of the viciousness. Or is it this 2d6 thing? I can't remember how you word it up, because the vicious one just does an extra 7, but was this a different one? Because I have this for some reason. Maybe just an extra 2d6 on a crit?
Yes, it does.
Okay, then, there you go. It's 19 instead.
Okay. You have not killed it. Close. So close! It almost took it. There we go. That's it. It's dead. Putin thinks it did it.
Yeah. He's encouraging, but he does reassure. We did it together. And then I just go over to take a look. Horik, are you going to solve that issue? Before Gaddix falls off the fucking boat?
Again.
We'll see.
That's my turn.
Uzana.
One little bugger left.
The fight shouldn't have taken this long, but thank you.
Silence is a good spell.
Yeah. Well, just more the rolls in general were horrible from everybody. 20 hits.
Yeah. Not exactly the best of damage.
The rolls have been horrible from everybody.
Yep. Alright, and double crossbow.
You say that. Horik and I have killed multiple.
Both of those hit.
Yep. So 16 damage total for my turn.
It is hurting.
Yep, that's it.
Gaddix, you're stuck.
Oh, I am. Okay.
You're under whole person. Wait, hold on. No, actually. Con save. Yeah, it's fine. So Gaddix, yeah, you are having a bad day.
Fuck.
Lou!
Hey, what about my other things?
Oh, yeah, I forgot Jim Jar.
And Kago.
Does Kago go? You're under hold person.
Coggle, bite it.
Those kind of shares, but it takes its turn immediately after yours. It can move and use a reaction on its own, but the only action it can take on its turn is a dodge action unless you take a bonus action.
Yeah, sadly.
Okay. Yeah, so it's dodging.
Basically, you verbally command it each time, but we skip over that.
But yeah, he's dodging because he's going to take his only action. Jim Jar. Gonna go over here. Miss. Okay, continue.
Lou.
Surely this will work. Oh no.
No. Anything from Felrect?
Tempted to gun, but it's probably overkill. Nah, there's still limited bullets. You guys got this, right?
Does Horik got this?
We shall find out. Let's see how the dice are feeling.
Oh, wait, no. So if you are incapacitated, the defender can take any action of its choice, not just dodge. But
Oh, okay.
whatever,
Well-
that's fine.
It doesn't matter because it just died.
Yeah.
And you all are out of combat.
All right, I'll grab some of the dinners tonight. Oh, people like fish.
Does that count as fish? He was casting spells.
Hey, Bjorn, these things are intelligent enough to chitter and whatnot, cast spells, and also we're sucking our blood. Let's just get something up on string later. Not something that has already tried to digest bits of us.
Gaddix is also dripping wet right now.
I'm just saying, fair's fair.
I'm not gonna stop you from eating them. I mean,
It's just the interest falls as soon as he pulls them up and see that it's basically just almost just skin wrapped around bones. This is not a fatty fish. You know what? Never mind. Bluff.
They're also sentient.
it wouldn't be the worst thing a dwarf has eaten recently.
I mean, what isn't sentient in D&D?
Eldith looks sick at that remark.
Turns out both the dwarves are picking up that habit.
We just didn't notice that Bjorn was cursed this whole time.
She did it because of insanity. Bjorn's doing it hoping they can split an elf someday in a romantic dinner. It's practically vegetarian, this one. It's a wood elf.
Oh no.
What elf counts as a vegetarian course?
You know, you've got to eat 6 or 7 of these fucking high elves to put any weight on.
But yes, you do successfully continue your navigation through the Dark Lake. You find yourself through some winding passages. Things are, at least nothing seems to actively be wanting to attack you. And you get yourselves out to another large lake. Only something very strange is there. You were thinking of getting ready to rest, but out in the middle of the lake seems to be something, two or three things that are glowing.
That's not
Just a-
foreboding.
Lou, your third eye has gone away.
Damn. Would have actually been useful here.
So, what are you doing?
You guys want to go see what that is?
I mean, do we have any vague idea of what the shapes glowing are? Is it coming from under the water? Is it above the water?
It is above the water.
Is it hanging in the air?
It's hard to tell because of how dark it is.
Are they moving or are they static?
They are stationary.
Is it making any noise? Can you hear it calling in the air tonight?
Give me some perceptions for anybody who's listening and looking.
Remember, if it hums, don't go towards it.
Well, I'll be looking at it because it's one of the few things that's lit up down here.
You don't hear anything that you think is coming from it. And it is very stationary. It seems to be raised up a bit, but particularly Hearten, you get the idea that it's actually on a solid surface. It's not bobbing like it's in a boat.
Is it big or small?
Small. They're almost lantern-sized.
Alright, let's give it a look-see then.
However, it has more of a bluish glow than a lantern color.
Yeah, we're not about to head towards like a lanternfish, are we?
It's perfectly stationary.
I mean, if
Yeah,
if it is, then we take that lantern, get actually able to hook it up properly, get it going again.
Aquatic cargo. Aquago.
I was going to ask our fellow friends who know this area better than us, what could that be?
Could be a lot of things. It could be anything from some sort of a fairy fire light that's been put there.
Are any of these things good for us?
I mean, if
Well, if
it's
it's
a wee
a-
fairy fire lantern, that'd be a good thing to have in the tunnels.
True, yes. Could be a nightlight. Could be some sort of creature trying to lure us to our doom. I mean, lots of options. None of them, not all of them are deadly. And Felric does speak up. That is accurate. It could be a problem. It could be not a problem.
So we're heading towards it. I'm glad we had this conflab. Things were elucidated greatly.
As we get closer, yeah, it becomes pretty clear actually that there is a small island in the middle of the lake. And on it seems to be a collection of mushrooms. The couple of lights you saw happen to be glowing mushrooms.
Alright, now do these look like they're from down here?
Yes.
Well, he was asking
You
to
see-
the audience.
Oh. Velrek does speak up. Yep, that's a nightlight. And if you look down into the water, you even see there's a couple small bulbous kind of mushrooms growing on the edge of the island. And then there are some that look absolutely foul. They look almost like rotting flesh.
The most tasty ones of all. Every dinner at Drow and Drow banquet should have corpse slurry mushrooms.
Surprisingly, Sarif has no problem hopping off, and he does walk over and he names them off. We have some water orbs down there. We can use that to potentially get some fresh water just to make sure we're safe. They're edible, but I don't recommend it if you can avoid it.
Hey, better
And
not
then,
go
yes,
with them.
these ones here are actually the ripple bark. And they don't look great, but they are very good if you roast them.
Seems strange I just have this wee outcropping here on a wee islet. Should they really be mixing together like this?
I mean, if it's an area that grows mushrooms, yeah, you usually find at least more than one or two types.
Well, I'm just wondering if we're stepping on someone's weird wee private farm.
Not out here in the middle of the Dark Lake, no. And if it was, they probably wouldn't have planted the night lights.
Fair enough.
Or if they would, and he reaches over and he lightly taps one and the light goes out, they would have turned them off.
That's a funny wee thing.
He taps it and it turns back on.
I'm guessing they don't grow well above ground.
I don't know. They probably would die.
Well, I just mean in a cellar, not right out in the sunlight. But yeah, alright. Fill your bags, I suppose. We'll take a few things of what we can.
Weird thing. The night lights are about 3 foot tall.
Okay.
It's just, relatively tall mushrooms. They look cute. Thorek does recommend leaving the night lights just because once they're uprooted, they're not going to light up again.
I figured as much. Well, we get
How
these.
are we going to transport 3 meter tall mushrooms anyway?
Not that hard. We've got at least one 3-foot potato. But it'll be useful. Pick out a few of the edible ones. That'll be decent for a bit of a boost of our rations. And you said those ones purify water.
Well, not necessarily that they purify it, it's just that, and he reaches down, grabs a water orb. Does somebody have a water skin?
Aye, of course.
He pulls the fungus over and literally squeezes it as water drains into your water skin.
Didn't expect to see someone milk a mushroom in front of me.
It's just, it kind of soaks up the water and it purifies it, and you just squeeze it, and you can get about a gallon from one.
Oh, very handy. Usually make a note of that.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we'll grab some.
Yeah, you fill up your packs, you get some new fresh things to add into your rotation.
To add alongside the tasteless, like they specifically mention as fucking tasteless bread and water that he makes.
Yep.
Food is bland but nourishing. So at least it's okay for mouthfeel,
And so Reith does point out, do we want to spend the night here or keep heading on down?
We'll keep on heading though. I don't really want to be sitting on this just in case.
Okay.
For one thing, we don't need a dose of spores.
Or do we? Dun 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 dun.
Well, Stool will probably be fine with it.
Yeah, Stool just, it looks very homey.
Hopefully we can get the genuine article for you soon enough.
Oh, I hope so too. And yeah, in short order, you eventually do head on down. You get your night's rest. So everybody please do heal yourselves up.
And we get our HP back.
And you start off again into the wonderful world of the Dark Lake. Let me see. You all are, as you all start heading on down, you're starting to get into an area that it's a little bit more, how one could say, expedient. The current is kind of pulling a bit. Who's on watch?
I could take a gander around.
Give me your perception.
Perception. Where are you? There you are.
He tried.
We can at least have one drow for 3 of the watches.
I'll lie. I'll do it.
Okay, Lou, give me your perception.
Yep.
Lou, somehow, you are the only one that hears the sound of roaring water.
Hey guys, who here can fly?
Uh,
I'm just thinking waterfall, maybe.
where?
Well, at the end of this, rather than behind us, or where we are right now. We'll shore up if we can here.
We can go check and see if there's rapids or something.
We go ashore as best we can, drag the boats up a bit so we don't get smashed, and then just take a look on foot.
Give me an athletics, because the currents are pulling.
Oh wait, I think can I help with this?
3 people. Yeah, 3 people can give me... Actually, no, 4, because 2 for each boat.
How much of a current can I reverse?
Hang
I can
on,
change the flow of the water in front of us.
I'm just gonna go into giant shape so I get the advantage of my strength.
We have
Bernard,
14 and
there are
8.
stronger people here.
We have a 14 and 8, a 22.
I'll point arrows towards the shore so Bjorn points in the right direction.
From out on this boat. 1 more person from the small boat.
So,
Well, it'd be
sitting on
Nadrax.
Bill- Yeah.
Okay. The big boat, you all get off to the side in quick order. The small boat, you're almost there, but you do manage to put it on a little sandbar that's kind of formed up. The waterfall doesn't seem like it would be deadly, but it is a fair drop of about 10 foot. You wouldn't have been in the boat if you'd went through that. The question is, how do you reverse?
Well, I guess we're gonna have to pull it up against stream, so shore up some rope on it, and I guess we're hoofing it.
Well, on the bright side, Uzi can make it a wee bit better for us for a wee short bit. You know, because you can change the mass of the boat.
So you won't be at disadvantage for the boat. It won't take long to get down to the bottom, because again, it's only about 10 foot. But the area is a bit misty and slimy from all of the water that has been going about. So, everybody please give me a dex save. Including our NPCs.
Why even bother using those stubs you call legs, Bjorn? Just roll.
Oh no. Oh no.
Sheriff and Cargo. They are not
Three.
doing well.
What
Kago, Bjorn. How did Jim Jar go? He went over as well. Okay. So, and what about Topsy Turvy? And Uzana, actually. Oh, this could go disastrous if Uzana goes over. Is Pio here? Pio was not here. I will briefly roll then. Copy. 6, 3.
Oh.
What is it?
Whoops.
We just need to call it and try again next week.
And I will roll for Uzana.
Because holy crap.
Oh, I rolled for Uzana. Oh, there we go. Okay, so Turvy, Jimjar, Bjorn, and Sarif slip and go falling straight in the drink with a very loud cry. Thankfully you're not hurt, but it does take a long while to get yourself back out of it because you're literally trying to fight against the current to get over to the edge.
Oh, white river rafting.
Yeah, you went whitewater rafting.
Yeah.
We just keep
Topsy
going
is
for a
very-
while, and then we just hear from behind us the clanking getting closer. He's caught up at last.
Topsy is very upset as Turvy goes flying into the drink, and Turvy drops the boat and goes running after to try to go on down and quickly obtain her brother. Kago is having a day. Gaddix, what are you doing with your waterlogged dog that is...
I just fixed that. I'm opening compartments to let the water out.
Meanwhile, a soggy drow crawls out.
Just removing
what
the
up, Valrex?
panels. A fish flops out his left
Valrex
leg.
rolled like a 21.
Oh yeah, he rolled a 21, okay. You have a very soggy drow who has crawled out, and he looks pissed. He is angry that he took a dive into the drink, and he is just sitting on the edge of the bank, where he's guessing you all will eventually put the boat, and is just sitting there with his arms crossed, sitting crisscross applesauce.
Don't you?
The word
Don't-
petulant comes to mind.
It's an elf.
Don't
Wait,
take
Gaddix,
it
give me the
so
one again.
hard. Just a wee bit of water. Here, take a sip of this to warm yourself up as I take one of my many bottles of whiskey out.
You do, huh? When you come over, he makes a very pissed off sound, and he stabs at you.
He's already drunk,
Not
apparently.
very good.
Oh, you!
Harton,
Bop.
you can already see the issue. Oh no. You punch him.
Yeah, 5.
I was busy hauling a boat and getting us to safety. The fuck is going on here?
Sharif is being incompetent.
Right,
I
from
was
you.
offering a glass of drink and these fuckers swipes at me.
I told you you couldn't trust him.
Sarif, you got sense in you?
You stop that.
Wait,
He tries to stab again.
Sarif. Does he just seem out of
He's
it?
not. Yeah, he is angry. And not paying any attention.
Alright.
Can he hear me in his head again? Is that the problem?
I'll
I assume that you're trying to... Yeah. Okay,
yeah,
so he
I'll
assists.
assist Harden.
Oh no, you get his legs.
You get the yeah.
So do I roll a separate athletic or?
Yeah.
What is? I mean, at least
Roll
it's
yours,
even,
Bjorn.
and the NPCs are doing it too. But
Aye.
Alright.
Keep a hold of him for a bit, you'll eventually settle down.
Yeah,
Each one
he's-
takes a limb and pulls him apart.
He is thrashing about, but eventually he does calm enough. And he stops. And you can't tell if he's mad or embarrassed.
Do you remember anything that occurred there?
No.
I need to check your scalp.
Put me down first.
Aye, of course, aye. But yeah, you know, put the weapon away and all.
I imagine the only thing that is a reminder of what just happened is probably the bruise on his side of his head.
Well, he was holding the short sword and he did drop it.
Mhm.
So
Oh yeah, I'm just
it-
referring to the
punch.
the punch I gave him.
Yeah. And doing the check, the ones before are there, but there is another one a little bit higher up.
Hey, we need to get you to the Neverlight there, get you checked out. It's looking a bit worse.
Oh, goody.
Aye, this is rotten.
Right. I guess I apologize for whatever happened.
Hey, you should. Now here, drink.
Bjorn, he's not himself. He does have an affliction right now.
Hey, I'm making up.
Could the both of you drop some of the sarcasm? You don't have to
I
drop
will
as
make
much,
it my
Sarif.
top
He should know
priority.
better. He should fucking know better, this one. Just pointing at Bjorn.
And meanwhile, poor Topsy and Turvy are fussing over each other as expected.
Don't go drive that one
So they-
off.
He's very wet.
Hey, go on, easy.
Mm-hmm.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Yep. We'll go and prestidigitation them up.
Oh, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't looking too great, is all.
Oh, it'll be fine.
And I assume you all get the boat set up again and you start off. And it's no issue. Everything is going fine. Everything is
Morgan
going
Freeman
fine.
voice, but it was not fine.
So you do notice Topsy and Turvy are now talking a bit more to themselves and looking very nervous. And there's some scratching going on.
Oh, what is happening over here?
Nothing.
I hate scratching. I don't like to hear wood getting scratched off while in the boat.
Just itchy.
Well,
Maybe we should take a break.
Itchy, have you got something on you now?
No,
We don't need to have fleas spread about.
but we have no flea. Just I think it might be good if we take a break.
I think it'll be a good idea to take a break and have the two of you looked over.
Oric, they're nervous.
Look, it's nothing. They're not going to do you anything. Well, if there is something wrong with it, with either of you, the rest of the group needs to know.
Bjorn getting into a fight with the next set of NPCs just from conversation.
There's nothing wrong with us. We just think it might be good to take a break and then we'll just kind of go off to the side a little bit and rest over there.
You look like a halfling in need of his next fix of cheese.
Say cheese?
No, cheese.
We just think it
Cheese.
would be best. Is all.
Thank you for proving his point.
Please. Probably not best if we wait. There's the boat. We don't have anywhere to go.
Alright, what's the issue here?
We can't tell you.
No, you can. Funnily enough, it's quite easy.
We don't think you'll be happy.
Probably not. But we're having the
Never
deal
had
right
it.
now. Because we're
Show
all
us
trying
your
to get this
hands.
we're all trying to get the civilization together, aye?
We need to be able to go away somewhere else for a little bit. Just period. It'll be fine and then we'll come back.
Do you shed your skin like snakes?
Just can we do it really quick, please? And
Just waiting for him to say he's not helping.
they're ignoring him. Just we need to go away a little bit. You notice as they're scratching, they're looking a little bit more hairy.
Thanks, don't do that.
Which is weird because Turvey only had a little tuft on top of his head. Now he's starting to look like he might be getting a full head of hair.
What time of year is it? What time of month is this?
Oh, we know. We're underground.
Yeah.
You don't even know what time of day it is.
We should know what the moon cycle is, possibly.
Would any of our... Look, there's only one character... Well, two characters in our group who would care. The druid and the scientist.
Yes,
And it's been a
druid.
while.
What? Are we close to a full moon?
What did the druid know?
He is a moon druid.
Yeah, I probably would actually have a rough idea anyway.
But was he able to keep track of the days passing in the Underdark?
Probably not. That's the issue.
Yep.
Well, we did have daily check-ins with Jarlaxle at least for a while.
Yeah.
So counting those up, we could have a rough idea.
But then there was the hard march.
And the time in the encampment, which you couldn't get any magic through.
Yep. I mean, I could solve this. Just ping the kids and ask them, is it a full moon night?
What day is it?
Do you ask the children?
It's a 3rd level spell slot for a question like this. I might need to have remove curse instead.
But have you done your weekly check-in with the kids yet? Or daily check-in with the kids yet?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
That's what I use the Pearl of Power for.
So we'll let the druid do a nature check.
Because it's probably a case of he sent off a few settings and realized what time it was. Once they were able to fill him in and then, adjust. So he's not waking up the kids.
So, Bernard, nature check.
Nature check? Okay.
Yep.
You know, you're not certain because, yeah, you have been in the Underdark. Things have been a little bit off. It might be a full moon. If it hasn't already happened, you're getting close.
Maybe, maybe not. Don't know. Could be full moon. Might not be.
Can't imagine I got bit by a wolf down here.
Wolves aren't the only types, as far as I'm aware.
That's the thing, we're dealing with character
We're
knowledge.
spiders.
Well, I mean, they didn't get bitten by a bloody bear. For
They
one
are
thing,
wincing.
they're still alive.
Rat.
Oh, aye, we're rats. We had some of them at our pub.
Is that a bad thing?
It were in that case they were hired to try and sabotage us.
They wince.
Aye, well, it's a case of they were fully into being sneaky evil little shits.
Or not.
Gonna fucking insight check that.
They're not.
How long's it been?
We've only done this twice.
Because, out of character, but it's a case of remove curse is meant to fix this, but that's for players, really.
Yeah.
Is it gonna work on the NPCs?
That's a fair question. Could it work on... How long do you have to try to fix that?
Yeah, I don't think it's stated all that clearly.
I think it would probably be different per animal.
Here's the question. Can remove curse cure lycanthropy 5e?
It is the cure.
You can.
It's kind of bullshit as well because it's only a 3rd level spell slot, but it cures any level of curse.
Yeah.
And that's what lycanthropy is in 5e.
Yeah, unless you're a natural born.
Yeah. And these two aren't.
Yeah.
So, the
Yeah, you could.
I'm
yeah.
guessing something in their character is about how they've got issues and dichotomies about becoming a were-creature. Did they forget that it could just be salt? Well, then again, I guess we'd be lower level at this point.
You could have theoretically access to it by the end of this section.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's a question for you, DM. Did they write anything about if they get cured or not, or if they want to?
They would like to be.
Okay.
I don't think it says anything about if they get cured.
Well, if you want, I could solve this issue for you.
You can?
Aye.
Please?
Well, there goes 2 level 3 spell slots.
I didn't expect this solution for some strange reason. It
Yeah,
didn't occur
there
to
you
me
go.
that this would happen. There you go.
All curses affecting one creature or object end, so it even kills multiple at once.
Yes.
So Topsy
There you
is no
go.
longer cursed by the gypsy either.
No, Topsy's Turvy is still like that, but you know.
But now he's able to eat boiled sweets without concern. They're not going to get stuck in his throat and kill him.
Oh, sweet. Now I have a thread about this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Time to get the Reddit points. What do I do with Topsy and Terry? They've been cured. Immediately.
Yeah, there you go.
So we can keep going, eh?
Yeah, we can keep going. We're okay. Thank you, sir.
Clerics are really
They're-
useful.
Yes.
They are very relieved.
I
The
mean,
lycanthropy issue has been resolved.
they're probably going to be upset that they can now be killed by mortal weapons.
I think they'd prefer to be normal.
Well, that would have been a
We're
bit of
gonna
an
have a
issue in Blingdenstone.
We're gonna have a lot more people working at our tavern, aren't we?
I think they've got their own lives they want to get back to be fair.
Oh, true.
Yeah. Originally, we weren't wanting to go back to Blingdenstone, but I mean, now it would be nice to go home. We're not a threat to anybody back home.
Then we'll get you home.
You wouldn't expect that attitude from them because their mugshots do make them look evil as fuck.
But they're cute. That's weird. I don't understand.
Like Jim Jar. That's a rascally fella, that guy. Topsy and Turvy, they're gonna shank you and steal your kidneys.
They do seem to have a resting bitch face. Like as if they've been just chewing on some old cheese for a while. And they're not happy about it.
They're not used to their teeth continually growing.
Ugh.
Well, another day saved. Sorry, Sarif, it's not your turn yet.
Somebody give me a D100.
Not Pan.
Yeah, no.
I'll do it. Oh, never mind. Nadrex has got it. I would have rolled higher.
Rolling high.
As this conversation is going on, everybody's relieved. You should be able to go on your merry way.
Don't have to worry about getting a rat around our neck.
Something ruins the mirth.
What a shock.
It's a large one.
You've seen one of these before. When the
Hey,
Xanathar
that's a
attacked you
lot.
all.
To be fair, we did completely fucking blitz him down.
Yes.
Yeah, that's why she's throwing multiples at
Yeah,
us.
form's an issue though. Stool may die.
Yeah.
No.
And
Like, there's a good enough chance that one hit from any of these guys might cap an NPC.
Oh, it'll probably just kill some of us.
All right. Can I suggest we take the battle next time because this is a 20 past 5.
yes.
We've only got 20 minutes left in the session anyway, but we might as well fill up the initiative tracker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going
As a
late
cliffhanger
again.
for next week. Because that thing rolled a 19.
But you know what?
Yeah.
Damn it, and I'm missing 2 of my 2 big spell slots.
She did that on purpose.
Can I give you my sorcery points?
No, it's
Eight
kind of
slots
obvious
back?
from her tone of voice she was not expecting that to happen.
Yeah.
I did not know that was gonna happen. It hadn't occurred to me that it would happen.
I mean, I
don't
used
know why.
tried to use it on Sarif, but hey, I still have it. Now remember, it'll come back to you if you don't keep praising Valkyr every day.
No, no. What a horrible way to get converts.
And you have to say his name louder than any other god that you might worship at the time. Because he's on a big roaring ocean leading us, so you've got to be very loud.
Ah.
Now, we've established he's
And
not like
don't
that.
And don't forget to also burn the effigies of your gods as well.
Just a case of like, yes, we'd like to not be were-rats. Cure Mazal is just, Arden's big, they're very small, so when the hand is up, it's out of sight as he's just gesturing for coin. Just above her heads go, what are you doing? We can't come over there, we're standing here.
Alright, so next time
A
we
lot
get
of
some
marrow.
smacking. Yeah.
It's a lot of damage dice, potentially. We'll see how it goes. Gadix might be in the water again.
Potentially.